Morning, everyone. Yes, I'm still here. Um, I came on because, well, truthfully, I'm supposed to, but anyway, um, I mean, I don't know enough about it, but, retrograde and all that is supposed to, draw up memories and all that, along with these ones that try to draw up memories, thinking that I'm going to sit here and, well, I'm not a mind reader, I don't know what they thought. Um, well, I'm on to say, I know what you tried to do, while I was sleeping. But one thing, you see how you can't find me in spirit? Well, and trying to mess up my dreams and all that other happy horse crap. Well, to let you know, no, you can't find me. And I do that on purpose. But the thing is, you see, I had a chance, last night, but you didn't know it was me. I don't know if you remember your dreams. You see, I don't sometimes because, well, not by my choice, by others, since I was little. But I'm not going to go through that because I already brought all that up. So if you wake up with, a bruise, a black eye, or whatever, yeah, that was me that you were fighting for a little bit. But my team took care of the rest. See, what's going to happen is all the return to senders, that was all day today, especially, well, oh, you're back. Never mind. I was going to say it stopped a little bit, but nope, you're back. Thing is, what God has planned and all the one, the entities that you've been sending, well, they're returning back to you. But the thing is, see, well, I'm not going to tell you, but what you tried to do, and I got permission about that, confirmation. So that's why I'm on what you tried to do and been trying to do, but it's not going to happen. But the thing is, I don't know how many times you have to be told, you know, don't do crap to others if you don't want it to happen to you. But what's coming back to you, believe me, we're not playing anymore. You see, you're going to be turning yourselves in, because what they have planned for you, or you're going to be running out of your house. I don't know what else. I don't care. You know, you can send all these, I don't know, fake pages. Yeah, you're still doing that. You already know that. You know, now you're sending, well, the same fake name. Now you're sending another fake name. But whatever. Along with others. If you have something to say, just say it. Don't ask me to, reply or whatever. Doesn't matter. I mean, I think it's funny now. What am I supposed to do? Do what you want me to do? Oh, I'm scared. No, I got trained not to be. And I don't need to do revenge. To get, justice or find out. I'm going to find out anyway, but, sooner than you think. Now I'm going to say, I don't care, the ones that, of the groups that's supposed to be family, the cousins I'm talking about. Whatever. And whoever you got. And then the other groups. Because most of the time, people go through the same. We start out the same, and you're supposed to make it better or whatever. You see, all those years that you kept me not talking or whatever, like I said in my other videos, I sat back and I watched. And I said that I'm not going to do all that. So, like I said, some grew up with, people around them, and then you started, drinking, taking drugs, stealing, whatever. Didn't have good relationships with your, well, your parents or whatever. None of that's my fault. It's not my fault that you went down that path. Don't you think that I grew up with it? You know, walking on eggshells, that you had to be careful with, if you said the wrong thing. But I chose to make it better. You know, like everybody says, everyone makes mistakes. And you're supposed to learn from your mistakes instead of repeating it. It's not my fault that, if you got bullied or, I don't know. You didn't think I got bullied? I didn't let it bother me. I mean, I'm not saying that it's easy to, not let things bother you. It takes work to get through things. But, to get through things, maybe if you just sat there and observe, how animals, like, I don't know, did things where nothing bothers them. They know how to get through, how they are with their little babies, and how you got through things and knew how to solve when you were a child. Well, I kept my child myself, my inner child, with me. I kept it in me. Probably that's why nothing bothers me anymore. You know, it's like things keep popping up or obstacle, whatever, every day. But I also learned because I went within and took the time to learn about my ancestors, what they had to go through, and they solved it, and that they wanted us to make it better. So I took it upon myself to make it a mission to do that. So everything that, went wrong in my life, I mean, I always had a feeling, that, something was up. That I knew it wasn't me. That something was every single day. Did I take revenge? No. I mean, I knew to stop it and to return it. But did I take revenge of, mentioning all the names? See, I knew just in case I mentioned a name that, wasn't involved, what would happen? Thing that I don't understand is I don't know how you can, think that you can live off of, I don't know, anyone by doing magic or whatever instead of going out. Make yourself happy. Get a job. Everyone goes through, where you have to try to save and pick and choose what bill gets paid today or whatever, or do I eat today, because you're trying to, save up to make sure that your children and your family eats. Don't you think everyone goes through that? And everyone's still going through that. It's time that, you get out of your drama and be yourself. Stop thinking that you have to be on stage all the time and it's all about you, or, well, me, but it's you. There's only one me. There's only one you. And there's only one whoever. God made everybody to be themselves. So, I don't know what's going to happen. But all I know is that you'll be, I don't know if it's going to be all of you. It's going to turn yourself in because, with all these entities, they're getting returned back to you. So the only, safe place is, at the police station where, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if they're going to still follow you or not, but, who knows? And ask me if I care. Because, truthfully, you didn't care what you did to me. You didn't care what you did to others. And what I don't get is, how you could do all this stuff without researching or ignoring it, thinking that it's not going to affect your family. Or maybe you don't care. Yeah, I lost a lot of people, you know. And some at a young age, which I know, I'm not going to get into. And I lost people on Christmas. Don't get me wrong. All the ones that I lost, it will always, hurt. But I know they're all with me. So it makes it easier. And I continue for them. You know, I will put out everything that they accomplished. So if I were you, instead of messing up, I know you've been attacking my throat because I'm just, pretending that it is my allergies. So if I were you, instead of, attacking people's, throat chakra or whatever chakra, you better get yours in line. Because the more you do and attack, well, my throat chakra or anyone's, I hope you're not a singer. Or, I don't know, whatever. Because don't you think that it's going to return back to you? So, in some cases, you're supposed to say, go within your inner child and to have that child to bring out the love, that you had for yourself with no worries, how to solve things. But the thing is, I don't think you liked yourself. So if I were you, before you go within, I will learn how to, clear out your chakras. And I would start with your heart because that's what holds love. Yeah, I know you were attacking my heart chakra too. Nothing touches me because I'm immune to it. I know something is coming every single day. I'm the Energizer Bunny, but I don't need batteries. And, you know, to learn about yourself, ask God. He made you, whether you want to believe it or not. Or ask one of your ancestors. I'm not guaranteeing that, they're going to talk to you. They might give you a little bit. And then you have to learn on your own, like I did. Because I told you, in the spirit, the underworld, they had enough. They kept warning and warning and warning. And I kept putting out since, I don't know, 92, I think, 1992. I can't remember. That all our ancestors want us to do is, start being kind, make peace, stop spreading hatred, start spreading love, etc., etc. I've been saying that. And I also been saying, even I know not to get, my spiritual team, God, the universe, etc., etc., pissed off. I even knew that. But let me guess, you're going to blame me. Right? That's what I'm told. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that, I've been putting it out there. It's not my fault that it didn't come across you. Might have came across somebody you know. They probably said it. But you ignored that. So, whose fault is it? Not mine. Not theirs. Down the line, as you were growing up, you had to hear somebody saying, oh, you should make it better. Don't go down that path. Go down the right path or whatever, etc., etc. But you chose to ignore it. I'm not here to push God on anybody. I'm just here to say, I know He's real and I'm God's daughter. He got me through everything. And that's what I'm putting out. But I'm also here to spread love, peace, and to stop hatred. I was always that way. I grew up where, whoever I was around, they didn't show their true selves. They thought that, they had to be someone else. Like I said, like they're on in a movie or on stage or whatever, how you want to put it. So because, they thought, oh wow, I should do that because I fooled all of them. And that's where it starts. Also, if you wanted to, be someone, go try acting, since that's what you want to do, and be someone. So go audition in a movie or something. You get to play another person. But be careful. Don't think you are that person. Why is it everything has to be fake? Nothing, true. It's all made up with lies. You know, thing is, when you hear a whole bunch of lies, I'm going to tell you, probably this is, what happened. More you get told lies, especially if you tell lies to your children, what you're doing, tell your family or whatever. And then once things start happening, people start learning the truth, even your children. So how's that going to be? How do you think they're going to feel? When you're told lies all the time, you know how that's going to hurt when they learn the truth? Instead of, saying the truth, this way they learn not to get upset. But, but I learned, well, like I said, I'm not going to upset Spirit. No way. Mm-mm. And I know they're about the truth. And I say the truth, so much. But like I said, yeah, I told a lie only when I was sick. Until people start, figuring it out. But I'm not sick anymore. And I'm not planning on it. And neither will be my family. So be careful what you do. Because all those people that, I'm not going to say, but, once I get all the reports, if I find out that's how most of these people, well, I know two of them, maybe three, because it was done by magic. But really, And if that's the case, again, you better watch what you dish out. Because it might not hit you right away. But like you did with my case or with others, it will hit your family first. And I'm not going to say again, really, you better help yourself, because this is really sad. And again, you have anything to say to me, just say it. And if I answer it, I answer it, which I'm not going to, but, at least you said it. But go to the authorities and tell them. I mean, I don't care if you tell me, but I'm not going to talk to you. I mean, if you could do fake pages and all that other happy horse shit, you can tell me. Meaning, even if I did, talk whatever, that doesn't mean that you can still connect to my energy. You're denied. So, I came on just to say that you're not annoying me, even though you are annoying. But go elsewhere. And for the ones that, with all these fake pages, and like I said, I forget, on the post, I think, the 2 posts that I put up, that, I got a message, but as always, it disappeared. So, again, I don't know what all these promises that you keep saying I made or whatever. I don't make promises. I mean, I could say, What about all the promises that, all of you wrote? Oh, wait. It was all the promises that you wrote because it was a fake name under that fake name. Now, to let you know, oh, wait a minute, you don't care. See, I knew not to believe it because I knew it was not that person. But because you did it to others, which I know you did, to throw people off, that some believed it. So, maybe people made promises to you but didn't keep it. So think about, how did you feel? So that gives you the right to do it to others. I know what it's like. How many people made promises to me but didn't keep them? How hurt I was. And the reason why I was hurt is because there was no good reason for them not to do it, to make that promise good. Something better came up or whatever. So I know what it's like. And that's why I don't make promises, because I never know what can pop up. But the thing is, if I say, oh, I'll try to be there, or sure, even though that I never know what will pop up, or I have to go do something, or I forgot something that I already had, I still show up. When I say, oh yeah, sure, I'll be there or whatever. If I say I'm going to be there, I will make sure I'm there. I don't need to make a promise, because like I said, I never know what pops up. I mean, I can go down the list how you do these fake pages or whatever. It's not like I didn't see it before. Or someone told me about it. Before they passed away. So again, you'll have plenty of time. And like I said, you can't hide. Like you like to, watch me thinking that, you're going to find something or blame me for something or find me, whatever. Or think that you're going to find out who my DM is, etc., etc. No. He knows who I am. But his energy and everything is all denied from all of you. And it's none of your business. Instead of getting into other people's business, start taking care of your own. Because instead of blaming me, what is happening, thinking that I'm doing it, well, maybe if you took care of your own business, learning about yourself, you wouldn't be in this mess. And being jealous of people, hating, etc., etc. Especially with someone you don't know. I mean, you probably came across me or, oh wait, who started all this? With a whole bunch of lies. You thought you knew me. No. You can't figure me out. not going to know what I'm up to, especially when I'm quiet. Because if I'm going to do something, you'll know about it. I don't have to hide it. And I don't need to take revenge. I gave everything to God. So whatever He does, well, now that, all these ones who want to, just spread hatred and harm people, thinking that they're doing magic or whatever, I really don't freaking care. You're the ones that pissed off Spirit and the underworld. Doing crap like this constantly, every single day, and to his kids. Especially when you don't know them. I mean, the family ones, I don't really know them. But the thing is, look up family. Look it up. I mean, family could be, soul tribe, friends, your husband, whatever, DM, etc., etc. But you don't harm others, especially if it's your blood. Doesn't, like I said, doesn't matter. Family, could be anyone. That you consider, You're not supposed to harm anyone. Especially if it's made up by lies. And if someone, does you wrong, you learn from it. You walk away. And you know not to, be with a person that will do the same thing. Stop living in the past. That's done and over with. Stop holding grudges. Done and over with what happened. You can't do anything about it. Move on. And, you could have seen what was better that was supposed to come. Doesn't matter what you want or you're expecting. You have to work at it. Learn from it. You know, etc., etc. But whatever. That's my phrase. Whatever. And it's not like, turning into all of you, who does all this because you don't have a care in your soul, or whatever, how you want to say it. No. Whatever God has planned for you, and all these entities that are returning back to you, that's up to them. I don't do revenge. I don't sit and wait around. And I don't live in the past. The only thing that, I'll do, from the past is, I remember good memories. This way I can remember a person, what they accomplished, what they did, how they got through something. Tried to do it like them. And if that doesn't work, try something different to make it better. So, you can think about it or not. But again, I'll give you a dime. That's all I'm going to give you. Well, I'll borrow a dime. This way I can give it to you. This way you can call. Who cares? So, I don't know why every time I put something up or whatever, you call. Like I made a phone call, I forget, yesterday? Day before. But whatever. They ask about somebody. I'm like, why am I getting, I forget how it came. But again, I can't find it. That person doesn't work there. And it's like, Okay. They were like, oh yeah, we do have a person named that. Well, which is it? Is it the same person? No, I don't think so. I'm like, oh, okay. The thing is, they were persistent. Oh, but after I hung up, you get all the phone calls. So, I was right, because I even mentioned it before. Might be a few. Don't know how many that even works there. But whatever. Yeah, you should be worried about me. What I could do. But the thing is, you don't know who I know. In spirit, the underworld, and down here. Mainly, better start worrying about what God has planned for you. My spiritual team. And all the warriors they have. So if I were you, start worrying about yourself. And help yourself. Because don't you think that you already harmed enough? Or, let's say, maybe the magic did work and you killed enough people? How many of family members it affected? Well, believe me, you've been watched. And I even told you that. When you started with me. So God sees everything, and so does all the ones I know. So anyway, I hope, with everyone else, you have a great morning or night or evening. I don't know what time it is where you are. And help me spread, peace and stop the hatred. And whatever else. And thank you. And for the ones that I was talking about, when I did say what God wanted me to say, this way He can start doing the justice or whatever, catching all of you. See, I finally said it. But I also said it because now maybe there will be help for you. I'll leave it there. Oh, by the way, I had a great day today. Yesterday. And I'll have a great day today. Ciao.